How are you doing today? Peter Glad here, part of Butthead's Tobacco Emporium's live streaming event series. Today we're having a 262 event with the owner Clint Aaron and Brett Bowersox, the Northeast Regional Rep. Clint, how are you doing today?
Phenomenal, thank you. And yourself?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Excellent.
Clint, why don't you tell us a little bit about the cigars, the paradigm and the ideology?
Yeah, the paradigm here is the flagship line. It's the first blend that I did. I blended based off what I wanted to smoke every day. I basically said, if I'm going to do this, I want to enjoy what I want to do. Heaven forbid nobody likes it. At least I have a warehouse full of stuff that I want to smoke.
Exactly.
So we've not crossed that bridge yet, thank God. But this comes out of Honduras. Medium strength, medium body. Excuse me, Brazilian Modafino wrapper, Honduran binder, 3-part filler, 2 from Nicaragua, 1 from Colombia. Everybody's palate's different. I get great notes of dark chocolate, coffee, leathery undertones, a little bit of pepper and spice in there. And I also get just a faint amount of citrus, like an orange zest on the initial light, and then it just goes away. So, second blend I did is the Ideology. Comes out of Nicaragua, Habano Rosado wrapper, Nicaraguan binder, 3-part filler, Nicaraguan, Dominican, Mexican. This is kind of an interesting smoke. If you just bring the smoke into your mouth, into your palate, and exhale, it's a very mild cigar, creamy, toasty, buttery, a little bit of cedary notes in there. When you bring it into your sinuses and retrohale to get the full experience, it almost changes the blend completely. You really pick up on that Nicaraguan, especially at the front of the nose, and it turns it into kind of a medium strength, medium bodied cigar. So it's a cigar you can smoke in the morning with a cup of coffee, or a cigar you can smoke after dinner. So it's really an interesting blend.
Sounds fantastic. Brett, why don't you tell the people today what they're going to get if they buy some of this fine 262 cigars?
You buy a box, you get a hug from Peter. That's it.
What else are they going to get, Brett?
That's it. Hug from Peter.
All right. You're going to get a hug from me, plus you're going to get 7 cigars free and a t-shirt. Sounds fantastic. Brett apparently isn't being very cooperative today. Oh, it's okay. So, Clint,
Yeah.
why don't you tell us a little bit about 262 as a company? I heard you're trying to lead the movement for smokers' rights, smoke the revolution, stuff like that. Why don't you tell me what inspired you to get going?
Because I don't have any tobacco heritage. I wasn't born in a tobacco field, you know, wrapped in swaddling harrow, as they say. But what I'm passionate about is my right to enjoy a perfectly legal product. And that's something that all cigar smokers can relate to, is the government infringing upon our rights. You know, my forefathers fought for my freedom to be able to choose to smoke a cigar.
Exactly.
And the government is infringing upon that. And where we get our name, people ask me, 262, is that your area code? And I think it's Milwaukee's area code. Sorry for all you cheeseheads. But no, 262 is actually the second month of 62, and that's when JFK signed the embargo. Not the fact that he did it, but how he did it. You know, a lot of people have heard the story that he had Pierre Salinger go round up all the H. Upmann Petit Coronas. He brings them back, and you know, JFK puts pen to paper after Salinger brought him the cigars. So he got his before everybody else could get theirs, and we're still seeing that today with the politicians enforcing these rules and then living above these rules they're enforcing. So it's just a lot of hypocrisy going on, and it's frustrating. One of the most recent things I can think of is when they outlawed flavored cigarettes back in 2009.
Yeah.
Now, the #1 selling flavored cigarette is menthol, but that one was not banned. So your flavored cloves, like your Jarums, your Dreams, etc., those were banned, but the menthols were not. Well, the president at that time was smoking menthol cigarettes, so he's getting his, and nobody else is getting theirs.
Exactly.
So it's just the hypocrisy that we see, and you know, I'm sick of it. So what I love about cigars is the camaraderie, and I love being able to do events like this and meet people and you know, just solve the world's problems. And the government's trying to snuff this out, but it's okay to stuff ourselves with Big Macs and Whoppers, and it's okay to gamble our life-saving way, but we can't enjoy a cigar. You know, it's an all-natural product, you know, so it's frustrating with the FDA trying to come in and you know, regulate cigars and the tobacco industry. It's kind of a scary time. So we just need everybody to band together, join the CRA, support the CRA, call your congressmen, your senators, and just beg them to exempt cigars from this.
That sounds fantastic. I love what you guys are doing. I love the impact you're making on the marketplace, how you embrace social media.
Yeah.
262 has quickly become one of my favorite companies, so it's a
Well,
pleasure to have you guys here today.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Anytime. So you guys heard it here. You can call the number on the bottom of the screen. Call up, order. You can talk to myself, Clint, or Brett. The number is 203-792-4327. Right down there at the bottom of the screen.
Hugs from Peter, fools. Get 'em.
And get hugs from Peter, because that shit cranked.